Have you ever woken up from a dream, your heart racing because a familiar face from the past visited you in your sleep? Dreams are not just random images. They can be profound silent messages from our subconscious. Recurring dreams about someone who feels distant often hint that there is still a connection lingering beneath the surface. It's as if the dream world becomes a bridge, linking your thoughts and emotions, suggesting they might be thinking of you too. Our dreams weave stories that transcend our waking lives, bringing back memories, feelings, and even unresolved issues. When someone appears in your dream repeatedly, it's a reminder that they may also occupy a section of their minds for you. Imagine a scenario where you suddenly find yourself reminiscing about a long-lost friendship and then dream about that person the very next night. This isn't just coincidence. It's the universe subtly nudging you to acknowledge these hidden feelings. Such dreams can stir up emotions, prompting you to reach out or at least reflect on what that connection meant to you. Maybe it was a friend you drifted from, or perhaps a romantic interest left unresolved. Pay attention to these dreams. They are not random. They show the timeless bond we share with others, echoing the idea that, even when apart, we can still be linked by thoughts and feelings. They are an invitation to explore the deeper meanings behind our relationships and to consider reconnecting with those who still hold a place in our hearts. Unexplained shivers can be more than just a physical reaction. They can signal a deeper emotional connection as well. Many people report sudden chills or goosebumps precisely when they think of someone significant in their lives. It's as if their energy is pulling at you from afar, sending ripples through your own body, a whisper from the universe that someone is thinking of you, longing for the bond you once shared. Consider those moments when you may be busy with your day, and without warning, a cold shiver cascades down your spine, often accompanied by a vivid image of a person you haven't seen in a while. This sensation, compelling and surreal, indicates the profound connection we have with those we care about. It's a reminder that emotional ties can transcend physical presence. Even across distances, our thoughts can reach out and touch one another in mysterious ways. These inexplicable moments serve as spiritual signposts, guiding us back to the essence of our relationships. Each shiver may be a nudge to reflect on that person. Could they be missing you too? Embrace these sensations as gentle reminders of the power of connection that exists beyond the visible world. In acknowledging these signs, we deepen our understanding of how intertwined our lives are, showing us that love and longing persist far beyond mere physical distance. Synchronicity presents itself as a fascinating dance of chance and fate, revealing the interconnectedness of our lives. Picture this. You find yourself thinking about an old friend or loved one, only for your phone to buzz seconds later with a message from them. These unexpected coincidences are not mere accidents, but clues that suggest a deeper cosmic connection at play. They remind us that our thoughts and feelings can resonate far beyond our immediate surroundings, weaving a tapestry of connections that defies explanation. Such moments of synchronicity serve as a powerful affirmation that we are part of a larger universe where everything is interconnected. When you experience these coincidences, it's as if the universe aligns itself to remind you that your relationships matter. They can ignite a spark of hope and possibility, encouraging you to embrace those connections, no matter how distant or faded they might have become. The universe, it seems, is sending you messages through timing that feels almost magical and intentional. In recognizing these synchronous events, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the bonds that link us to others. Each coincidence holds the potential for reconnection and growth, inviting us to reach out to those we've been thinking about. Embracing synchronicity empowers us. It ignites the belief that our thoughts and desires shape our reality. As we navigate our lives, let's pay attention to these cosmic nudges, for they may lead us back to the pivotal relationships that enrich our journeys. Finding a white feather is often perceived as a powerful and poignant symbol, resonating with messages of purity and peace. Throughout various cultures and spiritual traditions, these delicate feathers are viewed as signs from the universe or messages from loved ones who have passed on. When you stumble upon a white feather in an unexpected place, it can evoke a sense of tranquility, inviting reflection on the connections you share with those who have departed or are currently on your mind. The significance of a white feather extends beyond mere aesthetics. It signifies reassurance and hope. Imagine walking through a park, feeling the weight of your thoughts, when suddenly a white feather floats gracefully down before you. This moment acts as a gentle reminder that those we love remain with us in spirit, and it evokes an undeniable sense of comfort. In many ways, discovering a white feather is like catching a whispered message from the universe, assuring you that you are not alone in your emotions or experiences. Embracing the symbolism of a white feather encourages introspection about the relationships in your life. It prompts you to acknowledge the love that transcends physical presence, whether from someone who has moved on or someone who is currently far away. These feathers serve as reminders that, even in their absence, the bonds of love and connection remain intact. When you encounter a white feather, take a moment to honor those connections, understanding that the universe often communicates through these tender symbols, guiding and comforting us along our journey. When a distant person reaches out to seek your opinion, it is often a clear indication that they value your thoughts and feelings. This act of soliciting your perspective showcases the importance of your voice in their life and signals a deeper connection, one that may have lingered beneath the surface during times of separation. It's a poignant reminder that even when distance comes between people, the essence of their bond can remain significant and worthy of nurturing. Imagine receiving a message from someone you haven't spoken to in ages, asking for your insights on a decision or situation they're facing. In that moment, it becomes clear that they still hold you in high regard. Your opinions matter to them. This can ignite a spark of hope and the possibility of rekindling the relationship. Such outreach often carries an underlying message. I miss our conversations, or I value you and the wisdom you bring into my life. Valuing your opinion can bridge the gap that time and distance create, serving as a stepping stone toward rekindling lost connections. It opens up the door for meaningful dialogue and emotional sharing, gradually restoring the bond that may have faded. Embrace these moments as opportunities to reconnect, knowing that the desire to seek your counsel signifies a yearning to strengthen the relationship. In reflecting on these invitations, recognize that they can lead to renewed friendships and deeper understanding, transforming past separations into future closeness. Receiving unexpected text messages or calls from someone you haven't spoken to in a while often signifies a profound connection that has withstood the test of time and distance. These random communications can be interpreted as heartfelt gestures, indicating that the other person has been thinking about you. It's remarkable how a simple beep of your phone can bring waves of emotion, rekindling memories of shared laughter, conversations, and moments that defined your relationship. Imagine checking your phone to find a friendly message from a long-lost friend, their words wrapped in genuine curiosity about how you've been. In that instant, everything comes rushing back, the bond you once shared and the moments that forged your connection. Such random acts of communication serve as reminders that even when life pulls us apart, our hearts can still find paths through the memory lane of affection and care, prompting us to reach out and revive those ties. These unexpected messages are invitations that can lead to meaningful reconnections. They signify a desire for dialogue and interaction, highlighting that the other person cherishes the relationship enough to bridge the gap. When these communicative moments arise, embrace them. They are precious opportunities to nourish the bonds that may have faded, but are far from broken. Acknowledge the significance of these signs. They remind us that connection transcends both time and distance, and that some relationships are simply meant to be revisited. The power of long-distance thoughts reveals the incredible ways our emotions can create invisible connections, binding us to others regardless of the physical space between us. Even when miles apart, the intensity of longing or affection for someone can resonate deeply. This emotional current suggests that our feelings are not confined to our immediate surroundings. They can transcend distances and evoke a sense of shared existence that unites us. Consider moments when you suddenly feel a wave of sadness or nostalgia engulf you, often accompanied by vivid memories of a specific person. This strong sense of their absence could be more than mere coincidence. It may indicate that they too are experiencing the same feelings. The emotional resonance between individuals can act as an unseen thread, weaving their hearts together and magnifying their awareness of one another. Acknowledging the power of these long-distance thoughts invites you to reflect on the depth of your relationships. When you feel someone's absence, tap into that sensation and consider reaching out. Your emotions might just be reciprocated, creating a feedback loop of connection that can reignite old bonds. In recognizing the strength of this invisible link, you empower yourself to reach beyond the barriers of distance, nurturing the love and friendship that remains alive in your heart. Cosmic connections and synchronicity reveal the intricate ways the universe aligns events to foster relationships, especially during moments of longing for someone. These remarkable coincidences often pop up at the most unexpected times, sending subtle messages that we are on the right path toward deepening our connections. When you find yourself thinking of someone and suddenly run into them or hear a song that reminds you of them, it becomes evident that the universe is orchestrating these interactions to bring souls together. Such synchronicity serves as a gentle reminder that our lives are interwoven in ways we may not fully understand. For instance, you might remember a close friend while driving, only to discover they've posted something on social media at that exact moment. These occurrences can stir a sense of awe and wonder, revealing that our feelings and thoughts resonate in the ether, allowing us to feel connected even when we are apart. By recognizing and embracing these cosmic connections, we open ourselves up to the magic of connection. Each synchronistic moment can be seen as an invitation to reach out, reconnect, or simply acknowledge the bond you share. Trust that the universe might be encouraging you to explore these connections further. By attuning ourselves to the synchronicity surrounding us, we engage in a dance with the cosmos, allowing love and connection to flow freely across the fabric of time and space. The universe's gentle nudges manifest as synchronicities that guide us along our paths, revealing signs that we are aligning with our true selves. Many spiritual traditions teach that these occurrences are not mere coincidences, but rather affirmations from the universe indicating that we are heading in the right direction. When you find yourself contemplating someone deeply and then experience a series of coincidences involving that person, it can feel like the universe is whispering that your thoughts are reciprocated. These nudges often appear when we miss someone, providing reassurance that those feelings are mutual. For instance, you may come across reminders of that person in unexpected places, or hear their name mentioned in conversation just when you are thinking of them. Such moments can ignite a sense of comfort and connection, reinforcing the idea that your emotional bond transcends the barriers of distance and time. Embracing the universe's gentle nudges allows us to cultivate awareness of the signs around us. With each synchronistic event, we are reminded that we are never truly alone in our thoughts and feelings. They resonate across the cosmos. By paying attention to these nudges, we empower ourselves to act on our desires for connection, transforming our longing into tangible steps towards rekindling relationships. As we navigate our emotional landscapes, let these signs be the guiding light that brings us closer to those we hold dear. Our inner world serves as a mirror reflecting our emotions, revealing how our thoughts can influence the external experiences we encounter. This profound connection means that what we feel within can manifest in our relationships and interactions with others. Sometimes a simple thought about someone we miss or cherish can trigger a chain reaction, drawing them back into our lives in unexpected ways, highlighting the power of our emotional landscapes. Consider the moments when you find yourself reminiscing about a dear friend or loved one. As you delve into those memories, it's not uncommon for them to resonate in the universe and lead to a text, a call, or even an impromptu encounter. These seemingly coincidental occurrences remind us of the energy we project and how it can beckon others into our reality, reinforcing the idea that we are all interconnected at an emotional level. By recognizing that our emotions can ripple outwards into the world around us, we can harness this understanding to shape our relationships intentionally. When we focus on love, gratitude, and connection, we create a vibrational frequency that attracts those feelings back to us. Embracing the concept of our inner world as a reflection of our external experiences encourages us to take charge of our emotional state and invites meaningful connections that can reignite bonds, bridge distances, and deepen our relationships. We exist within an invisible web of connection that binds us to each other in ways we often fail to comprehend. This intricate network transcends physical boundaries, creating a tapestry of relationships, emotions, and shared experiences that resonates deep within our souls. Synchronized encounters and coincidences serve as gentle reminders of this interconnectedness, demonstrating how our lives can intersect at pivotal moments, orchestrated by forces beyond our understanding. Each time we experience a serendipitous meeting or a moment of perfect timing, we are witnessing the magic of these connections at play. For instance, you might run into someone who seems to echo your thoughts or emotions, solidifying the idea that your paths are intertwined in an unseen dance. These moments not only enrich our lives but also reinforce the notion that our existence is ultimately bound together and that we are all part of a larger story woven through shared experiences and emotions. Acknowledging this invisible web empowers us to cultivate deeper relationships and foster meaningful connections. When we recognize that our lives are intricately linked, we become more attuned to the signs and messages that resonate with our souls. This understanding invites us to be more present and engaged in our interactions, fostering a sense of unity and compassion that transcends individual experiences. Embracing this interconnectedness inspires us to cherish the moments that touch our hearts, reminding us that every encounter holds the potential to enrich our journey. Finding a white feather often carries profound meaning, serving as a symbolic connection to messages from afar. In many cultures, these feathers are interpreted as signs from the universe, or even as communications from loved ones who have passed on. When you come across a white feather unexpectedly, it can evoke a sense of peace and purity, prompting you to consider the deeper message it may hold, perhaps a gentle reminder that you are being thought of or watched over from beyond. The context in which you find a white feather can amplify its significance. For instance, stumbling upon one during a moment of deep reflection about someone can feel like a serendipitous nod from the universe, echoing the very thoughts that occupy your mind. It can serve as a comforting presence, reinforcing the belief that you maintain a connection with those you hold dear, even when they are not physically present in your life. Acknowledging a white feather as a message from afar encourages you to embrace the spiritual connections that transcend our understanding of life and death. These feathers symbolize more than mere coincidences. They remind us of the love that continues to surround us. By recognizing the significance of such signs, we can enhance our awareness of the loving support available to us, allowing us to feel connected to those who have touched our lives, regardless of the distances or the transitions they have experienced. The language of connection speaks to the profound truth that human relationships transcend the limitations of distance and time. Spiritual signs, whether they manifest as dreams, coincidences, or symbolic gestures like white feathers, serve as powerful reminders that our bonds with others persist even when we find ourselves physically separated. Each sign tells a story of love and connection, affirming that the emotional links we forge are resilient and enduring, capable of bridging any gap. These signs encourage us to remain open to the mystical ways in which our lives intertwine. They remind us that when we feel a connection to someone, it is often mutual, echoing across the universe. This understanding can inspire us to nurture our relationships, reach out to those we miss, and engage with the spiritual dimension of our connections. Every encounter, every thought, and every shared emotion contributes to the rich tapestry of our lives, reinforcing the idea that we are never truly alone. In conclusion, embracing the language of connection invites us to recognize the subtle signs around us and honor the relationships that shape our existence. Each spiritual nudge encourages us to delve deeper into our connections, revealing the beauty of intertwined lives. As we reflect on these remarkable bonds, let us cherish the love that persists, ensuring that we remain connected in heart and spirit, no matter the distance or time that separates us.